Hi Russell, thankfully you got to me in time yesterday and we could solve the problems that you've been having with your golf game. I mean, really the swing's coming on a treat. If we have a little look at it from this sort of slightly different angle out in front of you on a slight angle, we can see some good moves going back. And the big problem really was this move through impact. There's a lot of what we were discussing yesterday. There's an increased rate of closure. You can see the club head rotating over through impact, right arm rotating well over the left, a little bit too soon. And at this point here, the shaft of the club is well left of the target line. So a lot of forearm rotation and a lot of use of the club face through the hitting area. If we look at it a little bit more again from a different angle, we can see as we're coming into impact, we're tending to throw the angles away a little bit too much. Too eager to release the club. As a result, we can see the left heel lifting off the ground. We're a bit tippy-toed there at impact, instinctively trying to prevent the club from digging in the ground behind the ball. Unfortunately, as we do that, as we were discussing, the body tends to stop rotating, club head speeds up, and we get too much face rotation. So we're going to get heavy shots, shots that are thin, and shots that hook quite quickly to the left. Looking at it down the target line, what we talked about was trying to keep the arms on the rib cage a little bit more, and in doing that, we can see as we come through, when we release it a lot, the left arm tends to drift up a little bit too much, and everything exits the body very high. So really what we're trying to do is get in a position in the swing where we don't need to close the club face down quite as much. So we're going to try and get the body and the arms to work a little bit more together. What we've got here on the bottom right is you with a head cover stroke T-peg beneath your left arm so that you can feel the connection between the top of the left arm and the rib cage. As you do that on the downswing, the body's encouraged to continue to move for longer. That causes the club face to close at a better rate, and you can see now that instead of the club exiting through the right shoulder, it started to exit lower down. Therefore, a little bit less club face rotation, much better strike on the golf ball, and in the end of your session, stronger, straighter, better flighted golf shots. So I'll do a little bit more work getting the arms and the feeling of the arms sitting on top of the rib cage and staying there throughout the swing, and in the finish, instead of being nice and high where the wrists have released too much and the club edge pointing down, we have a little bit more of a flatter finish, a little bit more compact looking finish with the club a little bit more horizontal to the ground. Good luck with it, and I'll see you again in a few weeks' time.